Every minute, somewhere on this planet, someone kills another human being. It's war. It's crime. It's self-defense. It's hate. But the question remains, why do we kill? Killing didn't begin with humans. Long before we existed, violence was part of nature. Chimpanzees have been observed committing violent attacks, even within their own groups. Some monkey species fight brutal, territorial battles. So maybe violence is part of our evolutionary inheritance. In times when survival meant food, water, and land, aggression was a tool, a way to protect resources, kin, and territory. Killing was the extreme endpoint of survival logic. Scientists call this intraspecific aggression within the same species. And yes, it still exists in us today. But if we now have laws, empathy, and ethics, why does killing still happen? Sometimes murder is a means to power, or money, or control. Psychologists distinguish between impulsive killings, crimes of passion, and premeditated murders, cold, calculated acts. Each has different causes, different triggers. What about psychopaths? They're a separate category. People who feel no guilt, no empathy, no remorse. But here's the unsettling truth. Most killers are not monsters. They're ordinary people, pushed to their limits by circumstance, trauma, or rage. As one psychologist put it, you can raise someone to kill, or raise them to never raise their hand, even to an enemy. Then comes another question, the one that scares people most. Is violence genetic? Scientists have found a mutation in a specific gene, MAOA. It helps regulate chemicals in the brain, like serotonin and dopamine. When the MAOA gene is impaired, especially combined with childhood trauma, the risk of aggression skyrockets. They call it the warrior gene. People with the MAOAL variation and a violent childhood are far more likely to show antisocial behavior. But let's be clear, having this gene doesn't make you a killer. It's a predisposition, not a sentence. Environment, parenting, education, culture, they all matter more than a single letter in your DNA.
Als Nationalsozialisten haben wir es jeher als Pflicht empfunden, Alarm zu schlagen gegen die versuchte Chaotisierung.
We don't only kill for personal reasons. Sometimes we kill because we're told to. History shows how ideology can turn ordinary people into executioners. When someone says, "That's not a person, that's the enemy," conscience goes quiet. The worst crimes in history, the Holocaust, genocides, ethnic cleansings, weren't committed by evil monsters. They were committed by people who truly believed they were doing the right thing. Does that mean we're doomed to violence? Here's the part we forget. We also have the power to choose not to kill. We can understand what provokes violence: poverty, inequality, lack of education. We can teach empathy, build justice systems, support mental health, heal trauma, and build societies that don't reward cruelty. The human brain isn't built only for war. It's built for imagination, for connection, and for forgiveness. Why do we kill? Because we can. But maybe the real question is, why do we sometimes choose not to? The more we understand our darkness, the more we can choose the light.